right, welcome to Fondy Famous. I'm your host, Kelly Northley. Every week, we are introducing a new local business, nonprofit, historic home, or individual making a difference in our community. Today, I'm here with Elizabeth of Sombreros restaurant as they celebrate their 20th year in business. If you would, just tell us a little bit about what got you guys here and how it's been over the past 20 years.
Well, it all started probably about 24 years ago when I was working at another Mexican restaurant. They are no longer here. But I worked there for about 4 years, and then my parents gave me the opportunity to open my own. And I wasn't for sure if I was going to do it or not. It was kind of nerve-wracking, scary, you know, because the what ifs is a big change. And here I am today, you know, and I enjoy it. You know, we're small business, family-owned restaurants, and I think that's what separates us from a lot of the other.
That's got to be incredible to get to know them too. You're almost probably part of the family in some
Oh yeah,
way.
we've been invited to weddings. We've been invited to graduation parties, baby showers. They've had their anniversaries here. They've had their, you know, surprise birthday parties here. I mean, it's endless. It truly is. My dad's like, well, what can we do different? So we brought back a family recipe from the 1970s, 80s called the Colony Supper Club. So now we have, not only do we have the Mexican cuisine, but we have the Colony Supper Club fish fry that we'll be doing for about 8 years now. You know, and honestly, you can make anything really vegetarian on the menu. I mean, it's not just because it has chicken in it, you can take the chicken right out of it.
This is true, but some places do not see that. Okay, so you guys have been in business for 20 years. You have this building, and you said your whole family has businesses in this building as well?
Yes, yeah, my sister has been a stylist for, I don't know, quite a while now, but she's been in this location now the same amount of time I have, but she's probably good, almost 30 years of business for her.
So, and then you have some of your kids are working at the restaurant as well?
Yep, my daughter Michaela, she's been with me now, well, since I can remember, since I put her to work pretty much, and I said, hey, you're coming to work. So she's been, you know, with the business. She's kind of like my right hand when it comes to helping me out doing things, you know, and then even my other daughter, Mariah, she helps out on special occasions like Valentine's Day, Cinco de Mayo. You know, she'll be here for our 20th. And then we have, you know, my two younger boys that, well, the older one will help out. The younger one, he just hides.
And so you guys have been in Fond du Lac and the Fond du Lac area for an extended period of time now. What do you love about living in Fond du Lac?
Throughout the years, it's definitely changed. You know, I mean, people come, people go. But they're very, you know, like I can base it off my customers, very friendly. The ones that have supported you from the beginning, they're still going to support you through the end. Do you know what I mean?
Very loyal.
Yes, loyal. They're very loyal. I have very loyal customers, I will tell you that. And we appreciate every single one of them. We really do.
And you get to see them often because they're coming in, they're inviting you to their things.
Well, and it's funny because like over the years, I'm horrible with names. Like you could tell me your name a million times. But if you come in here enough, I will know exactly what you drink, what booth is your favorite booth, and what you get every time. So yeah, so like this October 28th will actually be, it's the actual date that will be my 20th, which falls on that Saturday. And so we're gonna give everybody 20% off their total bill. Just they say thank you, you know, for supporting us throughout these years.
That's amazing. It's so incredible to see that you guys have made 20 years. That's a big milestone.
I know. I sit back and I'm like, wow, 5 years, 10 years, 15. Not many businesses can say that, you know?
No, and especially, in the last few years, a lot of businesses have unfortunately closed.
You know, and I'm thankful. You know, I have, like you said before, my parents own the building. So that did help me get through all those little bumps, some big bumps in the road that, you know, I did have the family to back me up as well. You know, so it wasn't just...
You weren't doing it all on your own.
Exactly.
You had support.
Exactly. Yep, I had the support. And that's the big thing.
It's huge. We've moved back and we now have family support. We did not before, so I definitely understand.
And I've never been to that point where I never had the family support because I was born and raised here.
And so your whole family lives here?
Except one sister that lives in Oak Creek. But yeah, I come from a family of 9 siblings. And all the nieces and nephews, we all live in Fond du Lac.
And what do you think is your favorite thing when you think of Fond du Lac? What do you think of when you come here?
It's hard for me because this is what I do. So
Yeah.
I don't get out much, you know,
Okay.
like I don't get to enjoy like the walleye weekend and in like the downtown things that they have in Holland. Because when they're running those, I'm running
You're
this.
running something.
Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of how it is. I mean,
Yeah. Do you do anything to give back to the community or to be involved with the community at all?
we've done things in the past, not recently, but more in the past we have.
Yeah.
Now with the way the economy's been and the workforce,
Yep.
it's hard to, you don't want to stretch your employees too thin.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we run a ghost ship. I mean, we're tight-knit families, so it's like we have to pick and choose what we're going to do.
Do you have any long-term employees at all?
You know, Michaela, my daughter,
Yep.
and my husband, my brother that helps on the weekends.
Okay. Do your regulars start to recognize them too if they've been in a while?
Oh, when customers will order, my husband will know exactly who they're for.
Yep.
You know, like he's even learned the tables and the people's orders, and he
Okay.
doesn't even know them, like we do.
Right.
You know, my daughter and I. Like this past weekend, we had we closed down on a Saturday for customers because they had their wedding here. So we shut down the whole restaurant and we totally flipped this over into like a little wedding hall for them.
So do you have like the wedding bar over here and then the venue over on the other side?
Yep, that's kind of what we did.
So,
You know, we'll have a baby shower here in a couple weekends on a Sunday, and we're closed on Sundays, but we're opening up. You know, when we do things like that, it's nice because it's something out of the norm, and it's enjoyable for us to do.
splits things up, adds a new element in there. and-
Exactly. Shows that we can do other things than just open our doors and serve tables. Like we can
Right.
hold venues and do things like that.
What did you guys do during COVID? Did you do family meals?
We started build your own taco bar
Okay.
for families to take home and do it at home versus, you know, having it all pre-prepared. For the first 3 months, it was takeout only.
Right.
And then they shut us down for a little bit. And then we slowly opened back up to where we could have customers in. And it was just, and that was probably like the time where I learned that you don't have to be open for 7 days.
Right.
We can make it on
Right.
6. We can shut down a day and still be okay.
So you're here, are you always here when it's open pretty much?
I'm pretty much here. If not, I'm literally a phone call away. But I'm here a good 90% of the time.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that you have Sundays off now. I know that that's very helpful, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, and a lot of customers are like, can you just open back up on Sundays? I'm like, no,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to come Monday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Those are my hours. I'm not changing them. We're not messing around. We're not closing on Mondays and opening on Sundays. Yeah, I mean.
And now you're doing homeschooling here too, right?
Yes.
With your kids?
Yep. I did the girls for high school.
Okay.
And then I decided, well, I'm gonna try it with the boys.
You guys have your 20th anniversary coming up, and that's the 28th.
Correct.
Right? Okay. 20% off for everything,
Everything,
all day.
the total bill, all day
Okay.
long. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And then, so you guys have lived in Fond du Lac for your whole life. You enjoy it. Is there anything that you can think of if someone were to look to move here that you would say stands out to you?
It is a really pretty town, or city, I should say now.
Yeah.
There is a lot of things that it can offer you. You just have to kind of find it,
To look for it.
you know?
Yep.
There's something for everybody.
I agree. There's a lot more than I even thought. And doing this, I've learned a lot about what we have.
And like I said, growing up here to now, I mean, yeah, at times, everywhere changes. Nothing really ever stays the same. You have to adjust to the new, you know, but you'll always still have a part of that little bit of old, if that makes sense.
Yep. The traditions.
The
too.
traditions,
Fond du Lac
maybe
has a
that's
lot
the
of
word I'm looking for.
traditions.
You hire these young kids and you try to like teach them and show them how to do things, whether it's customer service, even just cleaning, you know, like basic things that you think people would know, they don't. And when you teach them and then you hear the stories of them opening their own business or them coming back and thanking you.
Well, you never know the impact that you're having either until
don't.
a while later, like you just found out.
Exactly. And that was very touching. Like I was like, wow, that really touched me that she said that.
Wow. That is really incredible that you get to hear that. I'm glad she shared that with you.
Yeah, because I would never know.
Right. Right. Congratulations to her too for opening her business.
Yeah, she's been 2 years now.
Okay.